Hello everyone. So today we will discuss about some new and interesting topic which is inheritance in loops. So what is inheritance? We can think about this way that we have our parents and so our parents have some characteristics and then those characteristics also in uh, between us from our we get the characteristics from our parents but we also have some own characteristics. So this is called inheritance. Means when we get something from our parents and we create some characteristics by our own or we have some characteristics by our own, those two characteristics when uh, get together, this is called inheritance. So here we can see three files, three different files or three different pages. First we can see the teacher, this file name teacher, then this file name is main and this file name is student, we can see here. So I will discuss about these things, but as we say that particular parent and child bond or parent and child thing, so here the parent is base class which is the teacher class and the child represent this class which is the derived class or the student class. So first we will see that this teacher's class, then we will see that student class, and then in here we combine the whole things. So what did I write here? That created an object of derived class. Which is derived class? Derived class is the student class. So here we creating the whole things and we get the whole things together. So let's start the code. So in these things, in this class, we see the teacher class, which is here is a class whose name is teacher. Class name is teacher. And now we will see that the derived class. We will talk about the derived class first and then we will go to the base class. Okay. So first we will talk about the derived class. In this derived class, we can see two things. One is from teacher, import teacher. This teacher is this name, this file name teacher. And this teacher is the class name teacher. How did I recognize that this is the uppercase teacher and this is also the uppercase teacher? And what did I write? From teacher, import teacher means from this teacher we import this teacher in the student class. Okay. Let's see what is happening here. Okay, let's open this. So, in this entire thing, we can say that there are three things. That in this class, we declare the name of the class, which is student, and S should be uppercase. I told it in our another video. So then we declare teacher here. And now we can see there are three methods. And here is a constructor which is parameterized constructor and then also two methods here. Let's open this. Okay. So here is a parameterized constructor. So here we declare the name with cell and course. We want the student's name and student course. Now we will see this method. Let's close this. Okay. In this method, we can see that we input two things, which is name and course. We input these things in this method. This is very easy. And then in this method, in this display data method, we print these things, those name and codes we print using this method. I hope this is clear. Now we came to the teacher part. So in this teacher part, we can see there are two methods. One is input data method, second is display data method. You might think that these two methods are same we see here. Yes, this is the same. So now see, here we take input of two things. One is teacher name and second is teacher email. You might think that why we didn't write here self and what is this static method and why I write this and why there is teacher.name. It should be self.name, right? You might think. Yes. So we will talk about it. We will soon talk about it. And in this method, what did I write? That I write the print of the teacher's name and the teacher email also. Okay, I think this is clear. I will talk about this static method and this teacher.email and teacher.name. Why I did write this? I'll talk about it. Now came to the main part. So here first we can see that we take from teachers input teacher and from student input student. So from teacher we input teachers here and from this student we import student here. Now what we can see that there are also one function and one another function which is main function. So in this main function, this is work first, right? We all know that this main function is work first. So here we call a function whose name is main. So this is this function we called here. Let's see what is happening in this function. Okay. So in this function, first we can see that there is a student ref. So what is student ref? This is an object. So we take an object that is name of student ref and then we initialize the class name and we declare the class with parentheses. Okay, we all know that. And now in this part we input the data and display data of the student ref means student object. We input this and these methods here. And now we input or we call this input data and we call this display data methods here. So there is the total function. Let's see what is happening. We will run here and then we will discuss about this. I think this will be more easy for me. Okay. So let's run the code. So first it wants a name of the students. So I give a name like Riya Mitra. Enter the codes. Suppose it's Python. Okay. So it print that student name is Riya Mitra and course is Python. Now it's one teacher's detail. So teacher's detail, suppose Rahul Roy and it's one the email. So sorry, rahul@email.com. Let's enter. So here it is. This print the whole thing. But if we write here like print, if we write here self and let's comment out this, and this also, sorry, and this also comment out, and we'll write here self. Just a second. Write here self, and here also we will write self, and we have to pass self here, and we have to pass self here also, and here we will comment out these things. Let's see what is happening. Let's run the code. It's want the student name, suppose Priya Roy, course Python. Let's see what is happening. It's end the program with only these student details, but it didn't print the teacher's detail. So why this is happening? Okay. So if we create an object of the derived class, this is derived class, and we have same methods, exactly the derived class, and in the teacher's class or in the base class. We can see here, right? These methods are same methods. Here we can see which types of method. You can see here the same method. So if you write those same method which is in the derived class and also the base class, then the base uh, then the derived class get the access. This come the polymorphism of type method override. This is called polymorphism. So that's why we want those two things, right? So that's why we'll write here is static method. This is called decorator function. Or this is called decorator method. So we write here the static method, and along with the class name which is teacher, and here we also write teacher, and we when we write this class name here, we don't want this self here. We don't need to write the self here. So I think this is clear to you, and it's a inheritance program. I think this is clear to you. So that's all for today, and in the next day we will talk about another function or another code. Okay, so thank you so much.